Well, I'll tell you what, even if the visitors put those outfits together by accident, they nailed it. Looking sharp as ever as they came into the building. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we'll see Indiana as they go up against San Antonio. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. It's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Well, in a new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going. Which, I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, it was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to figure out how to be successful in it.
Good insight. And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Porter, and it's Patterson in at the center. And for the Pacers, we've got Erickson. Geiger is out there with Vaughn. And it's Wesson in at the 1. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that one's good. Lido.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Erickson passes to Vaughn. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Porter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Here is Porter. Passes to Drake. And Erickson comes to help. Here's Patterson, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here. We go back up. Right here. I got back on D. I'm back on D.
And the first one drops.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Bring back on D. Shoes on tight. Coming off.
And both free throws good for Geiger. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Haynes. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
David lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for 1.
Shooting 1.
I got shooter here. Here we go. We're going to push it on the miss. We're pushing on the miss. Gotta get the rebound. I got it. Right in it.
just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And there's the pass to Vaughn. And it's blocked, and they're able to recover.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now, here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. 4 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Wesson gets the bucket. Wesson's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Emphatic. I mean, you're not going to get anything soft when he comes to the rim. This young man is all about power.
Yeah, it's going to be a full force display every time with this guy. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Now, here's Porter. He's tightly guarded. Here's Haynes. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Assisted by
He's got 8.
Porter.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Indiana trails by 6. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Tucker. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving them open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Porter passes to Drake. Pass to Patterson. Now the feed to Porter. Count it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint down.
Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Hornets. There's the drive. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
That is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Feeds to Patterson. Pass to Lito. Oh, wow.
Yes!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Porter. He gets that one. Porter's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for Indiana. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bassey's checked in. Indiana trails by
2
5.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Wesson against Washington. He was really on his game. And that one is good.
O.J. Wesson. Defensive foul. Charles Bassey. First personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Shooting for Indiana. Jeremy. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
You got it out. You got it out. Get you the pitch down there. I got here. I got you.
And that one misses. San Antonio leading by 3. From deep. Wesson gets the bucket.
Wesson.
He's got 10.
Assistant.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Porter, bounce pass. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Pacers on defense. They trail by 1. Great. Good. And a nice assist from Porter.
Assist from
Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
.103 left to play in the first quarter. Porter looking it over. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Porter. 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Yep. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Passes it to Drake. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here he goes, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Haynes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal foul.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Shooting for San Antonio.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
1 shot.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
One shot. Oh, yeah, shooter, man. Take a rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here. Hey, way to get that.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Geiger. The pass to Anderson. And Tucker slams it in.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Kicks it to Lito. With 2 seconds left.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Second team foul.
That's right. All right, man.
It'll count. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it out. Spurs lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
San Antonio leading by 3. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Porter, and it's Bassey into the 5.
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Wesson, guarded by Porter. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Sinks the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Geiger.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Drake, guarded by Tucker. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Indiana with it. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Here's Lito. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Spurs have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Oh, I got shooter, man. Take a rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here. We go back up. Right here. I got back on
The first free throw is good.
I got shooter, man. Take a rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here. We go back up. Right here. I got back on D. I'm back. Pinch here.
And Lito drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And the Pacers call time here. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top pressing team.
It was true team basketball we saw out of them. Always willing to work together, no one making himself bigger than the team.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now here's you. Not a lot of room. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Wesson. Indiana moving it around. Driving in. Geiger passes to Tucker. Now you. Shot clock at 6. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, well, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, Greg, that just happens. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Lito, the pass to Haynes. Here's Drake. Oh, that's blocked. Pushing it up. Ball going up court. And Tucker slams it in.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Wide open look. That's tipped. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Jeremy, one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Just bring back up here. Shoes on tight.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Here is Porter. He has 7. Haynes passes to Lito. Out to the wing. Kicks it to Patterson. Out to the right wing. Will it go?
Oh, nice finish.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Geiger.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Drake, guarded by Tucker. And the pass to Patterson. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Porter dishes to Lito. Pass to Drake. Outside, Porter. Out left to the wing. Here's Lito. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists tonight.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
From deep three-point range, that one doesn't drop. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Yep, that one goes. Porter's got 9.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Out to the wing. Here's Wesson, guarded by Porter, driving inside.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here is Porter. He's got 9. Here's Lito, stolen by you. Here's Wesson, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
1 second separating the shot.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
With 4 seconds on the clock, 1 second left. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What
That's
a play.
the second
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
51, the San Antonio team. 49.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
What a huge one that'll be, facing off against the best in the East. Two elite teams going at it. Emotions will be riding high, so we're going to see who's poised to win this game.
You can see what the plan was coming in. They've made an effort to move the ball. Love the way they're playing right now.
They got some unselfish leaders on this team. Makes them fun to watch.
Yeah, this is fun. Funner than being next to you, Kenny.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. San Antonio trailing here. They've got Vaughn. Tiger is out there with Erickson. And it's Tucker in at the 4 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Wesson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wesson's got 21.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
From deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Porter passes to Drake. Into the lane. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Vaughn. 5 points in the game. Good work there as it goes.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Lito, the pass to Haynes. Launches it. Right wing. Back to Patterson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We've got a chance now to see how the starters and the bench match up scoring-wise tonight for Indiana. Pacers leading by 5.
I got mine.
Here's Wesson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Haynes passes to Lito. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And the Pacers call time here. Pacers leading by 5. To the wing right side. He feeds it to Porter. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Indiana ball.
Both teams will make substitutions
on the court.
For Indiana, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Indiana, David Vaughn. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
That's all you. Oh, yeah, shooter, man. Big rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here, pinch here. We go back up. Right here.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. San Antonio trails by 6. Haynes, he's covered by Anderson. Here's Drake, and he jams it with authority.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pass to Vaughn. Floats one. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Passes it to Haynes. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Russ Haynes taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Oh, yeah, shooter, man. Big rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh, yeah, shooter, man. Big rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here.
Both good from the line that time. Indiana leading. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here we go, all alone. Here's Hicks. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Driving to the basket. Here's Vaughn. 10 points for him. They get it again. Erickson passes to Baxter. There's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. So it's the Spurs now, and they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And that one's good, Bessie.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third, a 75% clip. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. The steal. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal in that pass.
The Spurs making a switch here. From deep three-point range. pass to Vaughn, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Randolph, good, and a nice assist from Porter. Randolph's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Vaughn kicks to Anderson. Here's Baxter, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Porter passes to Bassie. To the paint, here's Randolph. Here's Hammonds. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Nasty. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Baxter. Here's Vaughn. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carr, the pass to Anderson. Over Porter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Yo, when I give you that look, you know what I'm about to do.
From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
Substitution on the court.
It's a tie game in Indiana. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
The San Antonio team. 69.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Spurs, Porter is out there with Hammonds. And it's Patterson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Hammonds with the drive.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Geiger. It's blocked. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Oh, Porter in position. And Patterson kicks to Hammonds. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. Indiana trailing here. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Over to the left wing. Patterson bounce pass. And finished off by Bass.
Yes, oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Geiger. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
OJ.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. From deep three-point range, out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. San Antonio making a switch here.
In for San Antonio, Drake.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Wesson. And here's Erickson, picked off in midair. Patterson with it. Erickson picks him up. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Porter. Spurs working the ball around now. Patterson dishes to Lido. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Lido. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, I got shooter, man. Take a rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here.
That free throw good from Lido.
I got shooter. Here we go. We're going to push it on the miss.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Wesson. Passes it to Vaughn. Now here's Erickson. Here's Geiger. Drives to the hoop. From deep. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Charles Bassey, Russ Haynes.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Going inside and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs. And the first one at the line is good.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Just bring back my feet. Shoes on tight.
He's perfect from the line this time. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Start it.
Reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here is Porter. The pass to Lido. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. To take the lead. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
And that one's good by Porter. And the Spurs lead by 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Messon passes to Vaughn. Here's Erickson. To the wing on the left. Here's Tucker.
Oh, my goodness. Man. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Okay, fans, give it up for your Indiana dancers.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Drake. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come. Have mercy.
Wow.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. To the right side. Lido kicks to Porter. And another basket for San Antonio.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Geiger, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Pass to Drake. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Lido. Porter, bounce pass. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Spurs.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Wesson. Erickson passes to Vaughn. A 3-ball. Pass to Erickson. Down low. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 6 to shoot. Here's Geiger. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Lido, defended by Geiger. Picked him clean. And up the court come the Pacers on the break for the finish. Yes!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush, that could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 1. 27 seconds left in the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Addison's checked in. Twenty-seven seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Indiana. Tucker. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
From deep. Porter, no luck. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Outside, Porter. Past Alito. They need this. It doesn't go for him. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.